Hello everyone. Today our motivational topic is never beg someone to be in your life. If they really love you, they will find theirs on their own how to be in your life. If somebody truly cares about you and likes having you around, they won't have to be talked into sticking by your side. They are doing it because they want to be there in your life. If you have to say, please stay, that means the relationship was never mutual. But better focus on those who really want to be in yours. The right individuals will remain not because you begged them to, but because they value who you are. Words like that are only necessary if you have to beg for something, and real connection just don't work that way. Never beg to be loved. It's better to lose a person than to lose ourselves pleasing to that person. Begging is the perfect word to describe how much we loved that person. But the question is, does begging lead us to be loved by that person? And if I were the one to answer, I would confidently say no. It's not because I wanted to, but the reason is behind this is that it even hurts more if they would love us back just because they felt pity and not because they long for and yearn for us. And that is not the meaning of love or being loved. We all know that we would do everything for a person that we love so much, even if we lose ourselves. It doesn't matter anymore because that makes it even more important is that we want them, we like them, and the most reasonable thing is that we love them. That is more important in our life. So, if this is the case, how long are we going to wait to see ourselves free? How long are we going to wait to accept the fact that they have already lost interest? How long are we going to wait to stop ourselves from doing something that is not worth fighting for? How long are we going to wait to have peace in our minds? And how long are we going to wait to prioritize ourselves then? As they say, to be loved is to be known, to be loved is to be considered, and to be loved is to be seen. Love is the thing that would accept not just our appearance, accomplishment, personalities, or even who we are, but also all our flaws, weaknesses, and those things that we are not perfect for. We also need to feel pity for ourselves. We also need to be free from the love we don't deserve. The perfect person will just come at the right time and show us that we are lovable enough. We are perfect in our own ways and we are worth it and more than enough. And the real question is, are you still willing to beg for the love you don't deserve in your life? Never beg for love. Never beg someone to be with you. Never beg someone to come back and stay in your life. Begging is demeaning and degrading. If someone does not willingly give you these things with their arms wide open, they are not worth it. No one under any circumstances is worth begging for. Requesting someone to come in a relationship with you for the first time during a separation, or after the breakup is something that most of you might have done. We all have been there, right? During this period of struggle, one often face a dilemma. Is it worth it? Was my love so weak that now I have to beg for it? If I don't beg my partner to stay now, will I regret it later? The why behind it. Before we jump into it, let us first try to understand the core reason behind our wish. Why do you want them to stay? In fact, why do we do or wish anything in life? It's for our happiness. Even when you let somebody special go from your life and you say to yourself, like a hero, I am not a selfish person. I just want to that person's happiness. If that person is happy by leaving me, then so be it. I will live in pain, but let that person be happy in her life or his life. Are not you doing this because ultimately that pain gives you happiness? Won't seeing that person happy will make you happy? Or maybe because you have no other option left than dealing with it. So why not portray yourself as a sacrificing hero? More efforts, more expectations, less happiness. If you put extreme efforts to make your partner stay, he or she may stay, but generally speaking, he or she would not change as a person drastically. He or she will remain the same person more or less. Just because you have put in so much effort for them would not make him or her love you like never before. Maybe momentarily, but after the initial effect fades away, everything will go back to the average condition. This will disappoint you because with more effort comes more expectations. You are more likely to be unhappy after a while, even though you have your partner. Figure out the amount of happiness. So, how much effort should you really put? How to determine the limit of your sacrifices you can do? Figure out the amount of happiness you will get by having that person in your life. Don't assume that that person will change after all your efforts. The moment you start feeling that if you put any more effort, your expectation out of that person would certainly grow, then this is the point where you should stop because any more effort would not be worth it. No hard limits, but be aware. Now, of course, relationships are not so mathematically defined. You cannot necessarily put hard limits because it is very difficult to determine or follow. But be aware of your efforts. Go that extra miles if your heart says no so, but don't blindly do it. Being aware will help you stop sooner than later. It will help you know about an approaching tsunami so that you can remain prepared mentally to face it. If it makes you happy at the moment, lower your ego and beg people to stay in your life. Sometimes people just want to see how much you value them. But don't go behind someone a lot more than they are worth. Because even if you succeed, you will soon see it was not worth your time and effort. Happiness will seem missing anyways. Never ever beg for love, my dear friend. You may thinking it's easy to stay or easy to say but hard to follow. That's true. It's hard to follow, but come into reality and follow it's easy. Let me give you one example. One day you are feeling so hungry and you ordered your favorite food. So you had your food, your food stomach full, and still food is left. You don't want to waste food, so you forced yourself to complete the food. After some time, you got stomach pain and it's unbearable. Now you may be thinking why I forced myself to eat. If I lived and my health may be good. Same like that, if you beg for force someone to love you, they may say yes because they may feel bad for you and told yes, but after some days again they may leave you. If they really love you, they will stay with you no matter what hurdles you are in. So never beg or force someone for love. When you have constantly tried to make them understand that you love them a lot, please forgive me, please don't leave me, we will find a solution to our problems. Still, you get from them is 1000 excuses to not be with you instead of 1000 reasons to be with you. The damn truth you need to accept is they are not in love with you. Love doesn't mean giving up, seeing or facing any situation. And now you need to stop thinking about them because the more you try to make them understand that we can really to be together, the more they will try to give you reason that why we can't be together. The more you will be hurt. That will happen if you try to expect fruits from the cactus. You will be disappointed every time. The same is this situation. The more you will be in contact, the more you will expect and more you will invite suffering. Begging someone to stay in your life is an insult to yourself. You will fall into a trap of devaluing yourself, doing anything to make them stay. You will compromise your beliefs and values, allowing your self respect to be sacrificed. You will throw yourself into a metaphorical gutter just to stay with someone who doesn't want to stay with you. They won't see your worth and will always take you for granted because you have already shown that you are willing to beg for their presence in your life. They will do everything according to their wishes, never valuing your opinions, and will not take care of you or your life. If they cheat, they will justify it, and you won't be able to say a word because you can't live without them. It's better to be alone than to beg someone to stay in your life. Be happy in your life, and thanks for watching my videos. And if you like my videos, my humble request is please share and subscribe my channel. Thanks again. Good day.